Okay, so, pardon my camera angling. I can't have it as high as I used to, so my camera's it's kind of angled weird. Bear with me on that. So, as I put in the description, so when you first load up Skyrim, you've got your main screen, so, press any button, I usually hit X. Down here is the Creation Club, which is where you can purchase the quest that we're about to do. I believe it's technically a mod, but I've been asked with a couple of the videos that I've done of quests that apparently weren't available before the Creation Club was created and accessible, if they were mods. So I guess I don't really know what to tell you. Anytime I've gone to the mods tab, nothing was available, so I believe they're technically mods. I don't really know. They're content that's added, just like, the Mer Watchtower was added. So, I was in the middle of doing a quest for something else. Oh, well, I guess technically I have already started it. Cool. So, you go to the Smuggler's Den. Actually, we're going to... No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Yep, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I said we were gonna do this from the start. I started it last night and then I had to go to work. So we're going to start this anew. I had barely started it, so I'm not really worried about it. So currently we are in Whiterun. So we're gonna go to the Smuggler's Den, which is just outside of the gates of Dragonreach. See me do my dumb little thing that I call rock hopping, which is exactly what it sounds like. It didn't even work. And I got myself stuck. Are you fucking with me right now? Oh, I hate my life. I hate my life so much.
Do you need something?
I need you to move. Oh, I hate my life so much. I have almost never had that backfire on me like that before. See, usually I get up there and it works fine, and it didn't work that time, probably because I'm trying to show somebody what I'm doing. When I did this last night, I had not only the people that are about to attack me come at me, but I also had the Dawn Guard come at me all at once. It was annoying. It was very obnoxious, because I was trying to figure out why I was dying so fast. Because, I can handle dragons. I can handle elder dragons. But I apparently can't, handle a little bit of complication. So, it was irritating.
Someone there?
Fuck. My aim is a little better than this. Can we just not? Let me guess. They're here again. Oh, for fuck's sake. So this is essentially what happened to me yesterday. Saran, I want you to know how essentially useless you are, but you are also very convenient. So, this is the smuggler's den. It's obnoxious. It's everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. That horse is possibly going to attack me? I don't know. Horses are funny. We're gonna take that, though. Yeah. And we're gonna take that, because money. Alright, so, read the smuggler's trade notes. Alright, the new source has been a real boon. Skooma, poisons, black soul gems, you name it. We've got a line to a wide range of goods, and even a wider range of clients, which reminds me someone needs to tell Akari where she can stick her bottles of sugared cat piss. We're done. Alright, meanwhile we're filling up our coffers faster than we can empty them. We're drinking day and night and still haven't gone through half the gold for that Morrowind job for the corpse fondlers. With Argonian patrols up and down the border, we can charge an arm, leg, and tail for every crate that comes in. As for the zombie peddlers, I thought it was peddlers for a second. Wanted to make sure I didn't misread that. As for the zombie peddlers, they were pretty pleased the staff wasn't damaged. Creepy looking thing too, was glad to be rid of it. It's a shame we couldn't hold out a couple more days though. This morning another buyer came by the camp, an orc with a face so lumpy he must have jumped headfirst off the top of Dragon's Reach. Turns out he was looking for the same staff, offering to pay double. I told him we could have something better for him on the next boat from Solstheim, but he was pretty sodding clear that there was only one staff he wanted to buy. Makes sense. The only thing uglier than this orc was that staff. Maybe he wants to hold it up when he shaves it so he doesn't feel so bad for being born. Oh, you guys are so nice. Anyways, I sold him the information on the buyers and sent him on his way. Couldn't get him to trade any of the valuables on his carriage, but it's alright. There's more than one way to part a fool and his things. Yeah, murder's great. Murder's absolutely great. Okay, this camera shit's bugging the shit out of me, and I can't. It's not a whole lot better, but it's better. Alright, I told the boys to cut him off on the road west of Whiterun at the burnt down house between the Watchtower and Fort Greymore. Given how obsessed he was about that staff, it'll be easy to catch him off guard. Yeah. Can I take you, or will it steal you? It'll steal you. Fuck you. It's like you're probably a stolen horse anyways, and I can't take you without stealing you. You be dumb. You be real dumb. By the way, so we're here. We're gonna go here. Which I don't know how well you guys may or may not remember, but this tower here is around where you encounter your first dragon in the game, quest-wise. At least the dragon that was pestering the people of Whiterun anyways. You had my luck. It was not the first dragon you encountered. But, hey. So, yeah, there's a tower there. That's where you encounter the one where you show people, supposedly for the first time, that you are Dovahkiin.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fools!
Looky here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Come on, get on with it. Let themselves go. Smuggler's Ledger. Did the Metal Skooma, delivered him. Divin, Mallory, Riften, that's not surprising at all. Smuggler's fee, 50 sotums in a favor. Knowing Dolvin, the discount is worth it. At least this time around. I had a staff of Hasedoki, Void Salt, Soul Gems, delivered to Ivara of Ullenveld and Lashok Ragdom, Brittleshin Pass. Okay. Cool. Your reanimation is handy when we have, like, people to go against, but I'm not gonna deal with the moaning and groaning and blah 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 of other shit. Like, I'm not dealing with it. Fuck, forgot I still haven't sold anything. Haha. Why in the fuck do I have these? Cool. So, where are we going next? Ah, fun, we're going here. So, we're gonna go here, Bloated Man's Grotto, and travel from there. Fun.
Another cave.
You can stop bitching at any moment, I hope you know that. Oh, okay. Huh. Never tried doing that before. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Most some games they will auto dismount you if you even try going through anything, so I think give it a shot. Skeletons.
This is gorgeous.
Not surprised at all. Ocean Pass cleared, but
You're here with me.
like my favorite thing about that. You can literally just take the soul gem and it stops. Yep. I thought I saw another one.
I knew I heard something.
That works. Come on, bone boy. Where you at? I know I heard you. I know I heard you. How'd that work for you? Not what we're after. Not what we're after.
Who's?
Oh, for fuck's sake, lady. No! What in the ever-living fuck was that? I thought she fucking killed me for a second. Very confused. How? I don't know how the hell that hasn't, like, killed me. Okay? Now, of course. Thank you! Jesus, you are a pain in the ass. That's seriously... if the target dies within 60 seconds, fills full gem, knocks back enemies in the target's path while not attacking, creates a word that protects, maybe it's ward, protects against spells for up to 40 points. Cool. You're mine. And now, of course, I'm holding too much. Ha ha ha! I do not remember picking up like half of this shit. Because I don't ever equip this shit, so that's cool. Oh, so there was a master necromancer up here. That totally explains why in the hell I was dying so fucking hard. Warriors charge.
Free again.
Yep, because I'm not gonna listen to you moaning. The only thing that's useful about her is the fact that she won't Just die. You were gonna swing. That was your first mistake. Whatever in the fuck that was, I don't know, but it scared the shit out of me. Like, damn, that scared the shit out of me.
Another cave.
Cool. So I legit could have just gone through this because I had this one already. Alright, and that is how you get that. Why am I not? There it is. Like, I want to use it, but I don't want to charge it. However, I do believe we know a place that this goes to. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. Firewatch! I have a feeling this has a spot. But, yeah, it's pretty simple to get it. Like, the main thing that you have to worry about is, well, as you saw, how many times can the necromancers throw you? Which, each time it threw me, with the way it slowed down, I thought I was about to die. Like, I honestly thought I had already died, because usually when that happens, I'm soups dead. And thankfully not the case. So, we are going to see if it ever lets me move right. We are going to see if this has a spot, which, you know, requires to go to the shield rack itself. No, it does not. So, oh, that's a random weapon rack. Dune racks, rune hammer, shield. Nope, that's a random. Those are randoms. Those are randoms. Nope. Nope. I was pretty sure that this had a specific spot, and apparently it doesn't. Not gonna lie, I'm really surprised. Like, I fully expected this to have a specific spot, and it doesn't. So, we're gonna put her here. Oh, it puts it up there weird. It puts the face to the side. It's sad. I was hoping we could get a close look at it. Alright, let's put it somewhere where this doesn't go. needs to be something. And I doubt I can... Yeah, it's not gonna let me put it there, and I'm not gonna try putting it on one like that. Nope, nope, and... that's for Ariel's bow specifically. Shit, is there actually a place I can do this? Ah, I want to show off the face. Fuck it. Well, let me do it. Yeah, barely. But it actually has a face. And I have no idea if it's Hasedoki, no idea how you're supposed to actually say that. No idea. None. Nada. But it does look really cool. Oh wow, and tongue is even sticking out. Like, the more I look at it, the creepier it is. But the work that they put into this, and just the detail, is beautiful. I love it. And even if it wasn't part of the Master Collection itself, I still say it was perfectly worth it. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping that, like on this especially, that it was going to have a place, because as I showed you in the Merwatch video, you know, all of these, like when it asks for a specific item, it wants something specific. Like these are meant to be here. This is meant to be here. All of these have specific spots, just like if you get the Tundra Homestead, they have specific spots for this. The only thing that doesn't have a collection spot in the Merwatch Tower is the claws. It's the only thing that doesn't have a spot in here, which I found a little odd, because this, as some of you may or may not know, is, you know, it's new. The Tower of Merwatch is a new thing. If you played Skyrim before, it, you know, before it was possible to go to the Creations Club, you know, Merwatch wasn't available. Like, I think you could find the location on the map, but there wasn't a way to get into it. So this is all a new thing. But I was really hoping that since the staff was also new, that it was going to have its own spot, and unfortunately I was wrong. I still really like having this. I really do. I really like it. I'm also still trying to figure out what these are about, the lights, and I have a feeling this has to do with the preset collections themselves. I don't know. It could also be time of year as to what causes these, because this is also in reference to, you know, the center orb and the light that comes through. But I'm also curious as if to whether or not there's more to it than just that, or if that's just an enchantment so that there's specific light in the area. I don't know. I'm hoping, but I don't know. A lot of this is still guesswork, and since this is new, there's not a whole lot of people I can ask about it in person with. Most of our friend group, you know, they game, and most of the people that I know that have played any of the Elder Scrolls game have played Skyrim, and none of them have done this. So this is kind of a on-the-go process. But every time I come in, it always leaves me in awe, because this is amazing. You just have to be obnoxious, don't you? Like, you're essentially useless. The only thing that's useful about you is the fact that you don't die, because I still need you, which is why I keep you around, because for some reason I still need you. And you get in the way. You're always in the way. You're always doing something obnoxious. Like, just, you breathe. I'm sorry. I have a very split fondness of her. But I don't know. I find so much about this just absolutely gorgeous. And I know I keep going on about the Tower of Murwatch, and this was supposed to be about the staff that we just collected. And just about that, but I really can't help it. And this is something else. I intend to try to decipher what some of these mean, because there are some of these, like these, you know, Dragonbane and the Nightingale Bow. These aren't preset slots. Neither is the armor next to them, though none of the armor specifically calls for anything. I just kind of placed things that went with what they went with. But like the symbol up there, I want to find out what it means and why it's glowing. It's a curious thing for me, but I have a feeling that this is one of those, if you find it, put it here and something awesome is going to happen type things. But I don't know. I really, really don't know. There's not a whole lot for me to go by with this, and like I said, I am trying to figure this out. This is another thing. I was actually explaining this to someone a week or so ago. I believe it might have actually been last week, about how Sarek and Torsten's skull keys are essentially arcane skulls. His sarcophagus was an arcane based, and I don't think it was Croesus. I don't think it was Otar. It might have been Otar. I don't remember which one they were for. Obviously, it's one of the 4 masks that I have, but it was to hold one of them within it. You had to have both keys, and I know there had to have been so many people that have gotten that mask that have left the keys in the sarcophagus, because once you put them in and you defeat him, you can go back up to the sarcophagus and remove them and keep them and add them to the collection. And I guarantee you there are so many people that haven't and have no idea how the hell to get back to it, because getting to it is a pain in the ass. Like, it's obnoxious getting those damn skulls. Granted, you're not supposed to be able to get them in theory. You know, quest-wise you are, but as far as, you know, the story behind it, it's not meant to be a simple thing to do. But having to go back just to get them back out of the sarcophagus, I went specifically after the mask. Did not realize that the skull keys that I knew were part of the collection, it wasn't until I hovered back over the sarcophagus itself and it said, it had the option to take or remove them out of the sarcophagus, that I realized, holy shit, I can actually keep them. And then I reread the name and realized, skull key. I need 2 skull keys. Play on fucking words. It's a key that's a fucking skull. There's 2 of them. Ha 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 ha. Really funny. Thank you, Bethesda. You're great. It was a blonde moment. Fuck you. But things like that, they're extremely difficult to get, and the fact that there are so many people that just left them, it kills me. It absolutely kills me, and I find it hilarious. But excuse me. Unlike with the Tundra Homestead, where things like this, you've got your blacksmithing station, you've got your tanning rack, your clothing station here, you've got your arcane enchanter, you've got your alchemy station, and unique to this, your staff enchanter. You have your workbench. The Tundra Homestead, this is all external. Everything is here though, including the garden. Everything is here, and it is fabulous. I didn't have a place to put the Eye of the Falmer, so it's here. I love it. But back to the whole reason why we did this video. This beautiful thing, this creepy, beautiful thing. Wow, it's got a high value. Which I guarantee you after the merchant drop, it's like 900 at best. But it's just... oh, it's so creepy. Like, it's so creepy. But it's great. Oh, excuse me. It is great. The whole thing with mouses, with the staves. There's gotta be a reason behind it. I just noticed this about the Wabbajack. There's a regular screaming face. There's one that is smiling. And then there's one that looks sad. There's normal and you've got the normalcy, you've got the madness, and then you've got the sadness. The three most common things that you feel. The bounce backs. I never make a habit of examining them, and I really should. It would be so handy if I did. But this tower is just amazing. And they have the banners of the College of Winterhold. So what was in the journal about how this may have been the outcasts really makes me wonder. Like, it really, really makes me wonder. Oh, excuse me. But in general, I don't know. I haven't figured out everything about this, obviously. But I hope you enjoyed the video and that you could handle my senseless babbling that happens every time I do this. So, you have a wonderful day and take care.